on to the next one. Trombone Champ Unflattened. It says myself and Lee both played this. Have you played it, Gary? Did you?
No. I've just not got any interest in it. I probably will do. I've got it installed because my daughter's played it quite a bit. Yeah.
Right. So I wasn't expecting anything from this, I must admit. I did think it was sort of a daft idea. I've now played through the campaign, there's like a campaign mode where you go along, like a curly track songs you go along. I've played through it 4 times, not to mention the multiple repeats of various different tunes. So we were kindly given keys to all 3 versions of this. This is on PC, PSVR2 and Quest. And I've played through it on all 3. And on PC, I think prior to launch, I played through it on the Recentered account, and I've played through it on my own account as well afterwards. I'm proper shocked. I never expected to say this, but it's one of the best music games I've played. It absolutely uses VR in a way VR should be used, in a unique and different way. And it just fits. It's like, because I know this is based on like the Flat game, which I've never actually played. I've seen sort of video clips of the original Flat game just because the people have modded it with Final Fantasy music. And you can see Sephiroth with the ridiculously long trombone, longer than his sword in the game, doing One-Winged Angel and that sort of stuff. It just works. When I first played it, I thought, yeah, it's good, it's all right. And I thought, yeah, the music's, it all sounds a bit daft and everything. And then I realised I'm not too bad at it. From the off, I would say I'm pretty decent at it, in all honesty. And that got the competitive side of me sort of going a bit. And so I've absolutely hammered this on all 3. More on PSVR2 than any of the other platforms, I think. I would say West is... There's no best way to play it, although I think Quest is just nice for the pick up and play factor. Because it's just pick up, play it for 5 minutes, put it down, and that's the easiest headset to do it on. But regardless of the headset, it's pretty much identical on all 3. There's a little bit of fixed foveated rendering you can spot in the Quest version, but in all honesty, there's very little between the 3 versions. They've just started dropping some Christmas DLC as well that you can play. So yeah, it just works for me, and I'm just totally shocked that I like it as much as I do. And there's been three sort of music games this year for me now. So there's been Maestro, which I really liked. There's the Spin Rhythm XD, which I really enjoyed as well, and then this one as well. So it's been a VR rhythm game year for me, I think, this year. And yeah, it's how much is it? £12 on Quest, and it's $15 on PSVR2, and then £12.79 on Steam. And it's worth it on any of those platforms. I never expected to say that, and it's a fun game. And if you're the sort of person who wants to go for the high scores and to even just bettering your own high scores, yeah, pick it up. It is genuinely good. Lee, I don't think you're as impressed as I was.
Yeah, I hated it. I thought it sucked. I don't know if it's just me though, because I used to play the trombone as a kid. Just the noise, because it just doesn't sound right. I know it's supposed to be a silly little fun game, but it's probably something I wouldn't play flat screen. And I'm not knocking the VR version. I think it's very well done. But my brain can't compute. As you can see on the video, the notes go up and down. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put your right controller, or left, if you're left-handed, the other hand, forwards and backwards, right, to make it go up and down as such. And I found myself after 20 seconds moving my hand up and down like an idiot. And I couldn't train my brain to do that. And there's no way I'd be able to do what this video is. Is this your video, Rog?
Yeah,
there's no way I'm about to do this. So I just found it sounded bad because I couldn't get it right, and I got bored very quickly. Perhaps it's just me. I think I'm the only person that I've seen who said they weren't keen on it. But yeah, that's all I can say. I did prefer Maestro. I did play that. I do play a lot of Synth Riders. I'm not a Beat Saber guy, but I prefer those over this. And like Roger said, it's a good bit of fun if you can get your brain trained to work right. But other than that, it's not for me.
Yeah, when you first start playing it, it is hard not to physically move your hand up and down instead of forwards and backwards. It is a struggle to get over that. The one thing they have done though, in the recent patch, they've added a mixed reality mode, which is really good. Yeah. I don't normally play games in mixed reality, And there's no real reason to play this in mixed reality, but I actually prefer it in mixed reality for some reason. Because you can see your room, and then you can see this non-existent trombone in front of you as well. But you've got the advantage of being able to see where your hand is, your real hand.
Yeah, maybe that'll help.
And that solidifies the movement in your head a lot more than playing in a full virtual environment. So that's a better way. Playing it in mixed reality might be a better way of getting used to the movement of the trombone, as opposed to playing it in full VR to start with. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just, I love it. I think it's really, really good. It's priced really well, and it's a total thumbs up from me. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Not from me.
Not from you, but yeah, thumbs up from me.
But
the
one
VR
thing,
conversion is fantastic.
yeah, one thing I'll say is that it does seem to be really well received in general anyway, and that can only be a good thing because this is the first flat VR game, so I want it to do well. I'm just a little bit more excited for some of the other stuff they've got planned for us, really, and hopefully the fact that this is doing well and it's got, gets decent sales, and now they can show more developers, this is the kind of sales increase you can expect from VR versions. Let us do the port. It's good news all around. It's just not my kind of game. I've got no interest in this particular one, that's all.
Yeah. No. Absolute thumbs up from me, though. Go and get it.